What's happening, y'all? JR Raymond back with the BowlerX.com channel here inside Waterford Lanes, where BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center resides. And we've got the new Ion from Storm. We're gonna take it out here. I got typical 42-foot league condition. And we have the old 45 by 4.5 by 45 layout on this bad boy. So I did throw it a couple of times just now. I wanted to see what it really did because I wasn't a huge fan of the other Ions. I know a lot of people like the Ion Pro, especially the tour guys love that ball. When the lanes got really tough, it was very good at controlling the pocket, controlling the lanes, and doing the things that they needed it to do. So a lot of guys used it there. We'll see what this bad boy does out on a typical 42-foot league condition. But I'll show it what it's got. I'll show you what it's got here in a minute, so stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, here we go. We're going to start a little straighter, and we are going to see what the old Ion here has to say about these lane conditions. Start at that 9, 10, 11 range. Nope. No chicks digging the trip 4 today. There is no trip 4 today. So I like the way it was clean through there. It didn't over respond. You saw the Origin was a lot stronger from that spot. You saw the Supra from Motive was a lot stronger from that spot. So this might be another nice controllable ball, another controllable Ion, which would be nice. So we're gonna move a couple left here and see what it does. Now that one seemed a little bit more responsive. Now, granted, I am kind of rotating it. As I go left, I rotate a little more. Maybe didn't need to rotate it there. But it certainly responded to the friction there. So that was cool. So maybe it's not as controllable as I was made to believe with the first shot. Let's finish the 5-board move now. Let's see what it does here. Yeah, see, that was a lot better. Now we're in a sweet spot. That rolled up nice. This thing is revving up really quick, really good, and it's just getting going. So it's not too weak. It's not too strong so far. So far, it's blending out the entire lane pretty well. You see a continuous smooth motion, a lot like the Origin, maybe just not as strong as the Origin. This is probably just a little bit quicker, a little bit sharper off of the friction than what the Origin was. So now let's move 5 left. Ah, dang it. That's definitely a lot stronger than the Origin for sure, the Origin X. Stronger down lane, off the friction, a lot more quick, I should say. A little more responsive. Loses rotation quicker. All in one spot. Not all in one spot, but you know what I'm trying to say. Just shut up and listen to what I'm saying. Even though you don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right, moving left, here we go. Let's see what we got over here in the middle of the lane. Oh, look at that. A light just came on. What is that? That, my friends, is the Pinpoint accuracy targeting. You saw when I was just right of it, it didn't go off. Now I'm right on top of that board 20-ish area, and you saw the light go off, which is kind of cool. So you can set up the sensitivity of this thing as high or low as you want. If you set it low, you gotta be careful not to set it too low to where it's seeing the lane, and it'll stay on the whole time. But you can set up the sensitivity of the sensor as high or low. The higher you set it, the less sensitive it's going to be. So where it's gonna need to see just it's gotta see the top of the bowling ball. The lower you set it, the more of the bowling ball it's going to see. So let's see if I can set it off twice in a row. Twice in a row, but not at the same angle. So that one didn't strike. But I am liking the way this ball reacts, that's for sure. Let's move a little bit left. and see if we can't make some adjustments here. If you guys want one of these Pinpoint devices, head over to 10pindoctors.com. You can get them over there. Coaches, if you are a high school or college coach, shoot an email to jr.raymond@turbogrips, 10pindoctors.com, and I'll get you a discount code for high school and college coaches. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens in here. Oh. Ooh. I was thinking it was going to push through there, but you see I missed left of the pinpoint, which is honestly where I was targeting. I wasn't trying to hit the pinpoint device, but it didn't go off because I didn't hit my target. Or I didn't hit that target, I should say. I didn't hit the target I was intending to hit either, so none of it mattered. But all right, there we go. Let's try again. See if we can get one to the right spot, to the correct spot. It's better. Yeah, see, so this one gets a little bit more forward from inside. I'm not thinking this is going to be one of them balls that you're going to want to use way inside like this. This is probably going to be more of a transition game 2, 3, 4 ball in tournaments and stuff. In league, it might be your third game ball when you're not, or end of second game into your third game type of ball. Unless you put surface on it, you could probably make it a little bit earlier and smoother. So let's get up against the ball return here. Now, I feel like being further inside, it's going to force me to rotate it a lot more because it's losing rotation and getting forward. So I got to spin it. And then when I rotate it like that, it didn't lose the rotation enough. It didn't see the lane quick enough, but it still struck. So that's okay. I just really, it's giving me this vibe. It's giving me this feeling that it's not the greatest from further in. I could be wrong. Maybe it's the lack of talent that I have. Maybe that's the problem. But I don't know. I can only go off of what I see. Well, here we go. Try one from in front of the ball return here. Yeah, you see how that one kind of just rolls and goes forward? And I felt like I rotated that one pretty good. But that one just kind of rolled and lost its rotation and went forward and not really through the pin. So let me try one more here. I want to see I want to see if I can turn the light back on again for those of you that are interested in this Pinpoint device. See if I can get the light to go back off. There we go. Oh, switch 7. Switch 7. All right, there you go. So that's the new Ion from Storm. Head over to BowlerX.com. There's going to be a link in the description. Get yours today. If you want one of the Pinpoint devices like this, head over to 10pindoctors.com. Get you one over there. And again, like I said, high school coaches, college coaches, email me and I will get you a discount on these tools from here on, so that way you have the ability to get these things for your schools. So overall, this bowling ball seems pretty good. It does remind me an awful lot of the original Ion Pro. Just the motion that it makes, it was a little quicker. It wasn't like it wasn't the same as something like maybe like an IQ Tour type of ball. But the Ion Pro was a little bit weaker than this, in my opinion. But it definitely came around the corner still. Not the super smooth type of bowling ball you would have expected from it. But overall, really good. Maybe not so good from further in. At least for me, it's not. Maybe it will be for you. Head over to BowlerX.com. Link in the description. Get yours today. Until next time, I'm out of here. See you guys later.